In my life, I've always believed that knowledge is a combination of information and experience. What you provided me yesterday was a profound level of experience. I really have never appreciated this town from quite the point of view I did yesterday. You grew up in that. What was it like for you?
Great. It was a great childhood. Great place for a great place to grow up. There was the ocean and all that goes with that. The fishing, the diving, swimming, whatever. The dunes and the ponds. A lot of pond fishing and camping, and all that stuff out there. The backside, the ocean. It has such a different flavor than the harbor. And each section, the harbor, the bay, the ocean, all different quality. There was a sideshow downtown for evening amusement. Which as a 12-year-old,
yeah, wow.
Which unfortunately at this point in time is the same shit. I'm bored with it, but it was funny as a 12-year-old. It was great, with all those guys dressed up like Betty Grable and shit. But to tell you the truth, when I see it now, guy that was fucking old when I was 15, I was already getting bored with it,
But there are a whole bunch of new 12-year-olds.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
And whether they're 40 or 50 or 12, there's a lot of them out there.
It seems like there should be some new acts, not just new audiences. Anyhow,
well, what did you pop do? Was he a fisherman as well?
My father fished for about 14 years, but he had an education. There wasn't much he could do with it here. He eventually, when he was in his late 40s, got a job and was working for what's called Ocean Bank.
Wow.
With trained guys doing research, mostly geological research, and oceanic.
Did you ever go fishing with him?
He quit that when I was about no more than 5, 4 or 5.
So how did you develop your relationship with fishing?
I just liked the water. I never had a boat. Didn't have much experience at all with hammer and everything. And in fact, they didn't really want me to go fishing either right there. Had some land jobs. And one day I went to a friend who went diving, and I thought, geez, this looks like exciting, adventurous. You're outdoors, and like beautiful and profitable. There you go. Someone bought a scuba tank and a suit, and I never did have lessons to this day. I'm still not certified. And I borrowed a friend's boat and went out, and I got a nosebleed in one month. Especially to start. I didn't know much about it. But I eventually learned and didn't kill myself.
What were some of the techniques that you started to use when you first got into the game, and what were the ones that you saw other people using?
Well, I really did start diving, but then I over the years, during the winters, scalloping and commercial dragging for fish, finfish, sea clam dredging, which is what we were talking about out there, but on a much different scale. With a dredge this wide without the hydraulics and a 20 bushel a day limit. In fact, the town controlled that farm. Town license and Reggie Enos would check out the work street and had so many plans. There was some, regulation and some control over the harvest. It wasn't just a Wild West show that the state has made it. Unfortunately, now there's no limit. And both did with 200, 300 bushels a day. Until there were none left. And no other life either.
Yeah, so that's what I saw with you, was the absolute devastation that occurred.
And that was the main purpose of our dive. Of course, the other purpose was to show you a little bit of what we're doing and have you have a good time.
Well, clearly both of those are the case, but the thing is that also really came through clearly is that as much as it sounds romantic and adventurous, it is also physically very hard work.
But that's fine. Keeps you in shape and keeps you out of the gym, Saves you a buck or two.
Yeah, no problem with that, but I think that the readers and viewers really need to understand that was no joke yesterday. I was pooped and still tired today.
Yeah.
So there's a level of admiration, again, that one can acquire through a level of experience.
It's like anything. If you did it for a month, you'd be tuned up, no problem.
True enough. But, I mean, in all respects, though, it's not like just going out and grabbing diamonds off the bottom of the floor, because some days there aren't any there, like yesterday.
Right. Right. It's a gamble, and every day is different. You know, one day you might make $800 or $1,000, and the next day you make nothing. And you accept that, you know. But of course, if it were routine, it would be boring.
Right.
And also, if it was easy, there'd be too many guys doing it.